Okay, what we're going to show you here is how to put content into your portfolio, and later we'll show you how to publish it. It's just two steps to the process. First you put information in, and then you bring that information out selectively depending on your needs. So under the Content tab there are a number of sub-tabs, and the ones we're going to be working on at this point are the Profile tab. We'll have a quick look at Profile Pictures, but then otherwise we're going to skip over these and go straight to the Resume tab. We're going to skip over these and go straight to the Resume tab and load information in there. So under the Profile tab we have a number of sub-tabs, and the first one is called About Me, and as you would expect, you have the person's name preloaded in there. The red, by the way, indicates fields that have to have something in them. In this case, these are preloaded for you. The other ones are optional. So student ID, that's not relevant. Display name, that's if you wanted something other than Romuald Paragus. Say you wanted a pseudonym or something like that. And then here you would put an introductory statement. This is what we sometimes call an elevator speech. Just basically who you are, what you do, why the person who's listening should be, or reading should be, interested in that. So that's the information there. And then contact information. We recommend that you put all your contact information in here. It's totally private until you bring it out, and so you might as well have it in there ready for when you need it. So just put in, if you have a personal website, perhaps you'll end up using your ePortfolio for that. If you have a blog, you might have that. Certainly your postal address and all the regular kind of information you would have there. And then skipping along, you would put in, if you have any of these kinds of services, you would put in these names. Under the General tab, you would put your target occupation and the target industry. Okay, and you can be as sort of a general or as specific as you like there. So that's that. You would hit Save Profile for that. And then you would move on and have a look at Profile Pictures. We're going to be teaching you how to upload edit and upload your picture here, and this is where you'll end up putting it. We won't do that right now. Just worthy of note though, you can have different kinds of pictures for different kinds of situations. There could also, for example, be a formal picture here. And then moving on, this is the meat of it, the resume. It has a number of tabs again. The Introduction tab, we basically for now just skip over that. Go to the Education and Employment. You'll notice that he has a number of milestones from his past here, both in terms of education and in terms of employment history. And I'll just add one here to show you how it works. Basically, it asks for a start date. Note the red indicates that it has to be there. So let's assume he got a job in 2008, and he's still working there, so we don't put an end date. We call it a company called Winnipeg Electronics, and it's L, and if we don't put the address, we'll put in electronic assembler. Okay, and under the description, this is where you could put an accomplishment. So in other words, I was promoted to quality assessment while in this job. Okay, so I'll fix quality, and you would save it. Okay, and you would have electronic assembler, LDT. I knew I did that. I just wanted to show you that you could edit, so you can go back and get it typed correctly. Save it again, and now it looks right, but it's in the wrong place essentially. So we can move it up and down here using the arrows. So we're running in reverse order time wise, so I click it once and it's up here, click it again, it's at the top of the list. So that would be his latest position in his employment milestones. So achievements works in pretty much the same way. This would be certifications that he's got, and if you have any books or publications, by all means add them. Under professional memberships, perhaps he might join something such as this was actually a Toastmasters that I belonged to at one point. So that's in there under Toastmasters. So moving along, under goals, we have three categories, what they call personal goals, academic goals, and career goals. And so use your judgment along here. Basically, this is where you're really working in summary form. Note that these are just simple sort of sentence fragments, points made. You could bullet them if you like. Okay, and again, just whatever is relevant. Try and put something in each area, whether it's one or two or three things. Moving on, we can go to skills, and that's again broken into three areas. In this case, what they call personal skills, academic skills, and work skills. Our advice here is to don't feel constrained by these categories, because you can change the names when you publish this. We advise people to make personal skills your essential skills, and so I've given three examples here. Romuald has filled out three examples here. And under academic skills, this could be specific subject-specific skills. So electrical, electronic engineering. If you have a particular background that you want to bring out, this might be a place to put it in. And under work skills, this is a place to start talking about your attitudes and the way you interoperate with people. So I've given a couple of examples here. Okay, we would save that. And then under interests, that is a single category, and he's talking essentially here about some personal interests. These could also, though, be you could break these down and add something here. So you would say this would be personal, and then make that a heading, and then you could say under, you say work interests, could be new methods in quality control, and perhaps lean manufacturing. That's a hot one in manufacturing, but make sure you have something where you can back it up. Make sure you know something about lean manufacturing. And then of course, just like Word, you can make that into a couple of bullet points. So we would save that. And what we have now is some profile information. And then under the resume, we've loaded some information in there. Okay, and at this point, we can start thinking about publishing the information.